Season 1 of La Casa de Papel, known internationally as Money Heist, introduces one of television's most audacious and intricately planned heists. Set primarily inside the Royal Mint of Spain, the story follows a group of robbers led by a criminal mastermind known only as the Professor. The goal: infiltrate the mint, print 2.4 billion euros, and escape without shedding a drop of blood. With its unique narrative style, real-time tension, and psychological depth, Season 1 lays the groundwork for a story that is as much about resistance and identity as it is about crime. The heist is orchestrated by Sergio Marquina, alias the Professor, a genius strategist with a long history of careful planning. For 5 months, he trains a team of 8 criminals in a secluded hideout, preparing them for every possible scenario. To maintain anonymity and emotional distance, the robbers adopt city code names. Tokyo, the narrator, impulsive and rebellious Berlin. The cold and controlling inside leader, Rio. A young hacker, Tokyo's love interest, Nairobi. A master forger and printing expert, Moscow. A former miner, Rio's father, Denver. Moscow's son, loyal but hot-headed, Helsinki and Oslo. Serbian cousins and muscle of the group. The Professor's strategy isn't just about stealing money. It's about winning public sympathy, controlling time, and staying steps ahead of the authorities. Their bold objective is to stay in the mint for 11 days, printing money while using hostages to control the situation and mislead law enforcement. The robbers enter the Royal Mint disguised in red jumpsuits and Salvador Dali masks, taking 67 hostages, including Monica Gastambide, the Mint director's secretary and mistress, to Arturo Roman, the head of the Mint. The robbers quickly establish control, separate hostages by role, and begin the slow process of printing money. On the outside, Inspector Raquel Murillo leads the hostage negotiations. Intelligent, but under immense pressure due to her abusive ex-husband and troubled family life, Raquel becomes a central figure in the psychological cat-and-mouse game with the Professor. Unbeknownst to her, Raquel starts to develop a romantic relationship with a charming stranger named Salva, who is in fact the Professor in disguise. This secret relationship becomes one of the most emotionally complex and dangerous threads of the season. Throughout the season, the robbers work to maintain control of the hostages while executing the plan, stalling the police, digging an escape tunnel, and printing as much money as possible. However, internal and external pressures create fractures in the operation. The Professor uses misinformation, psychological tactics, and hacking to stay ahead. When the police release surveillance images of the robbers' faces, the Professor uses hostages en masse to confuse the media. He also manipulates public opinion by leaking information about systemic corruption in the government, casting the robbers as freedom fighters rather than criminals. As Season 1 concludes, several plot lines are left unresolved. The robbers are still inside the mint, but the tunnel is nearly complete. Raquel has discovered clues about the Professor's true identity, threatening the operation. The public begins to shift in support of the robbers, adding a political layer to the crisis. Berlin becomes increasingly unstable, raising concerns about whether he'll jeopardize the mission. Season 1 ends with the plan still in motion, but the foundation starting to crack from both the outside and within. Season 1 of La Casa de Papel is a brilliant blend of high-stakes action, psychological drama, and emotional complexity. With its non-linear storytelling, strong character development, and socio-political undertones, it redefines the heist genre. The show challenges viewers to question who the real criminals are, those who break the law or those who uphold a corrupt system. Through the chaos of a meticulously planned crime, Season 1 lays the emotional and narrative groundwork for what becomes a global television phenomenon.